one reason, it was a night to remember in New York. In the middle of one of the Big Apple's worst snowstorms in years, a who's who of fashion turned out to preview the movie Christy Turlington Backstage.
I'm Christy Turlington. For the next hour, you'll be following me, my friends the models, the world's top designers, hairstylists, and makeup pros through a 3-week marathon in fashion of the making. Spring, summer '94 collections in Milan, Paris, and New York. You'll be with us on the runways for the fittings, the endless hours of hair and makeup changes. You may think it's all glitz and glamour, but it's just really hard work.
All of her friends were there: Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford with husband Richard Gere, and of course some of the designers who are in the film came out to show their support.
She's like incredibly nice and professional, and she's intelligent and all of that, but really it's because she's so incredibly ravishing.
Spending 4 weeks on the road, filming with 2 crews and following Christy from show to show was the dream assignment landed by director Robert Leacock last fall during the spring 1994 collections. Leacock was the principal photographer on Madonna's Truth or Dare documentary, so he knows how to play the fly on the wall and capture those candid moments.
So how's your boyfriend? Husband?
No.
What? You broke up or something?
Yeah,
oh, am I putting my foot in my mouth?
before last show.
Like, don't you want
I
people
want an artist.
You want like people that people don't know. Oh, come on, honey, you don't want a painter. Trust me. I'm an artist. You don't want no painter.
What about you?
What about me? Oh, my mother would be thrilled.
Leacock's 1-hour film looks at the ready-to-wear shows in Milan, Paris, and New York through Christie's eyes. But it's not only a chronicle of fashion in the 90s. It's further evidence that the power of supermodels like Christy Turlington in the fashion industry is growing. A phenomenon of this decade, supermodels, like celebrities everywhere, generate headlines, pique the public's interest, and now give filmmakers like Leacock a subject for a movie.
First of all, anyway, when I go to their fitting, I don't want any pictures. I don't want to do any, dress rehearsal like he normally does. I want to be in and out of there in, half an hour.
Do you think that people are going to take modeling and models more seriously now?
I think that it's gotten about as big as it can possibly get. The pay has pretty much flattened. The interest in models was also greatly enhanced by the fact, which we've talked about, you and I, before, that clothing isn't as interesting. Fashion isn't as interesting as it had been before, say, 1988.
If I'm the most important thing with the camera, I don't want to film them because then they're performing for me. I want to watch them when they're doing something that's important for them, and then I can be invisible.
Although the film is supposed to give us a rare insight into the backstage life of a fashion model, it oddly spends most of its time on the runway, showing us the clothes. But during those moments when the camera is backstage, the movie is quite compelling. So are some of Christy's insights about the modeling life.
After, 2 weeks or 3 weeks of constant running around and being pushed and touched and poked at, it's a bit annoying.
Naomi, what'd you think of the movie?
It was great. It was brilliant. Humorous.
I learned a lot about it, and when we were shooting, there were a lot of things that I saw that I kind of said, I think that's a great thing to shoot. And that was fun for me. We have hours and hours and hours, so it's a shame that there's a lot of things that couldn't be in it, but it's, an hour.
There's going to be a part 2, Robert.
There will be.
Part 2 is going to be what? More behind the scenes?
Exactly. So for the meantime, it's going to be just great.